project reached the world as
Hey
20 years
Cadillac,
old.
it's your girl Cadillac. I say that because for the most part, I'm talking to myself and have been for all these years. I got a few people that support me and have been from the beginning, but I just can't move the needle. So I said, let me go ahead and see what is trending, right? And I seen a prison content video that is trending. So I decided to, with that inspiration, do one of my own about the topic. So in this video, the lady says that this is not just his story, this has also become my story. Basically saying, and then I'm sorry, before that, she goes on to say that he did 13 years and she did 8 years of the 13 with him, because you do the time with your husband, though you did not do the crime. You actually do time, the family as well. Well, to pick up there, it has been 24 years ago that my husband was wrongfully arrested 2 months after I gave birth to our daughter. He was wrongfully convicted 23 years ago. 23 years and some months ago. I have fought since April. No, when was he convicted? Yes, April 10th. Since April 10th, 2002. And actually before, but officially, April 10th, 2002, I have been fighting to get my husband free from his wrongful conviction. I literally thought that wrongful convictions were mistakes. I now know that, in my opinion, they are purposeful mistakes. It took me a long time. And my brain been knew this, but my heart does not know that this is impossible to, it's near impossible to break a wrongful conviction story. So that is where it's not just his story, it's my story too, has where it picked up in my life, like where it became a part of my life. It has been my passion. I thought it was my purpose, but purposes actually do take hold. Like, you're able to actually act in your purpose. So because it's not, happening, I am questioning whether, wrongful convictions are even my purpose. But every day since that day, I cannot remember one day. And as long as y'all have known me on social media, those of y'all that have been with me on MySpace back in 2006, you already know my first post was about freeing Marcello Jackson. That was when I was making music to do so. I had a song called My Baby Daddy. I literally only wanted to get that one song on the radio. I had seen locally a group called Trill got their music on the radio. And that's all I really wanted, was to get that song, My Baby Daddy, on the radio. People start talking, wait, is your husband actually really wrongfully convicted? Yes, he is. Oh, how can we help? And then it gets big, and there's a movement, and then he's freed way back in 2006 or 2007. Y'all know me from Facebook since 2008. Almost every single post I have posted Free Marcello Jackson, to the point where y'all have been tired of me. Y'all don't even want to see my posts because you already know it's something about Marcello. And please help me free him. Please read my petition. Please watch my video. Please play my music. It's always been something. Please share my artwork. You already know what it is. And that's why many have tuned me out. YouTube, my first channel, 2008. My other channel, I just got a 10-year congratulations from YouTube in 2013. Have been on both of those platforms posting Marcello Jackson. Please help me free Marcello Jackson. This is why I say I think I'm talking to myself, because does it really take that long to build a movement? Does it really? So since 2008, when I was posting my music on YouTube, made my first video containing my artwork about Fran Marcello. My art took on a new form. Before, I only drew artists and it had no meaning, but my art took on meaning as I started advocating for my husband's freedom. That's when my art took on meaning. It was meaning. It was no longer just beautiful pictures. It was beautiful pictures with a purpose behind it, to put our family back together. And I always wanted to help others who are going through the same thing. To even TikTok, where I gained a lot of support. I have not been here with you guys since June the 5th, 2025. I realized was my last post. That's actually my 44th birthday. So from age, I was 21 when I got on this road of a prison wife. And now I am 44. My husband has about 10 more years of his wrongful conviction. And now I believe more in him coming home in those 10 years than I do believe in that I'm going to be able to break his story. I'm sorry if it sounds defeated, if it sounds negative, but this is just what it looks like. Because over such a long span of time, I've just been doing so much, and it has fueled so many different things in my life. Because my husband was wrongfully convicted, I went to hair school to try to get lawyer money. Never would have done that without my husband being incarcerated wrongfully. I went back to graphic design school in 2016 because I thought my art could make money, and my art never really made the money like that. So I was like, if I make it legit, I might be able to make the money to get lawyer money to free my husband. So I became a whole graphic designer. I forgot to mention Project Reach the World, that this year makes 20 years that I have been fighting for the freedom of Marcello Jackson through my art, music, hair pieces, storybooks, poetry, everything. And this is where I'm wrestling with this, because I know that I've done all in my power. I actually think I've done too much. I actually think there was this song way back, like, baby, am I doing too much? It says something about I'm sending messages and voicemails. Baby, I did way too much. Way too much. To not have any return on any investment. My husband's no closer to that exit, except for the fact of 23 years wrongfully have lapsed. So this is how his story of being wrongfully convicted became my story of being wrongfully convicted and incarcerated by way of being with somebody wrongfully incarcerated. All right, guys, it's your girl Cadillac.